Hi guys, it's Eli here at The Ethical Technologist. So I'm making this video because I really want to talk about something that came up this week. It's a kind of a new video for me. I did not plan to make this, but AMD announced its Ryzen 7000 series a few days ago. And this is a really cool moment for the tech industry because we've been seeing TDPs and like the total power draw essentially of the processors that are launched with each generation, increasing the total power draw as the generations progress. And so that's a bit of a concerning trend because over time, it's obviously not going to be viable forever to just keep raising the power draw, right? We're approaching a point where some gaming desktops could pull as much as an actual North American breaker based on some of the rumors that are out there about NVIDIA graphics cards and just kind of next-gen systems. And so really, it's very exciting to see AMD take the steps they have, which is to really focus on efficiency in the next generation. We are seeing a slight raise in the total power draw of each of the chips, but we're also seeing a huge improvement in the performance per watt. And that is a super encouraging place to see us going. They've achieved this through a couple different systems. I am not an electrical engineer. I'm not going to go into the full depth of them. But I am going to show a few graphics here of what we can see. So we see in the lower end, we do see 105 watt TDP. In the upper end, we do see 175 watt TDP. And so as we're going through this, we can start to see, yeah, there is a lot more efficiency. We're also seeing 13% as they're reporting it, increases in the instructions per clock, which is a huge measure. So we're not only raising clock speeds, but we're also getting more done with each clock cycle. So this is super encouraging. It's going to have a couple really important benefits, namely decreased power consumption for computers per the amount of whatever job they're trying to get done. That's going to have a huge impact. You know, we've seen in the last few years studies on gaming and how PC gaming affects the climate change movement. And then especially with crypto systems, we've started to pay a lot more attention to the environmental impact of large scale compute. So this is obviously more personal devices, but it's still really encouraging to see that the technological advances are being made to increase that efficiency and to lower the total power draw of these chips. Now, from a personal standpoint, it's super encouraging to see this too, just because it's going to make things a lot better for consumers. You know, we've seen this with Apple Silicon as they've brought everything in-house and have increased the efficiency of their hardware. We're essentially seeing the same performance as a lot of other similarly priced and similarly fast laptops in the market, but with way larger battery life standpoints. I personally use an Asus Flow X13 as my laptop. My partner uses one of the new MacBook Airs. My laptop gets approximately 3 to 4 hours of battery life. Hers gets 26. So that kind of gives you an idea of what that efficiency is doing, right? And so as we see these same trends make their way into mobile hardware and into just general desktop PCs, we are going to see this, hopefully a logarithmic curve on the total amount of power that's being drawn by these chips. And that way we aren't constantly in kind of an arms race over who can draw the most power into the computer in order to achieve the highest speeds and the fastest computing resources. So super encouraging to see AMD taking this step. Hope other people in the industry follow suit, and also just really excited for these chips. They look really cool, really fast. One big stipulation on all of this is that this is AMD's reported numbers. So do not take this without a grain of salt. It's really important that we also wait for validation. There are a bunch of different tech tubers out there that I'm sure are, you know, chomping at the bit to put out their numbers and their comparison tests and all that stuff. I don't have the resources to do that kind of testing. I'm going to leave that to people that are experts in it. But as stuff comes out, I may make some follow-up videos about this to talk about what the actual results look like. But for right now, this looks really encouraging. And if nothing else, is an encouraging trend in the industry. So yeah, if you guys are interested in more content like that, please leave click subscribe, leave a like on the video, leave a comment, let me know what you're thinking about it, let me know what I could be doing better. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, we're all here to talk about kind of how companies can be doing better and taking a better long-term goal as we're developing technology. And so this is a huge first step and really exciting in the first week of the channel that we already have a win like this from such a major company. So yeah, hope to see you guys soon.